How y'all doing? My name is Silas, and I'm here to represent my company, Pakals Chicken and Waffles. But before I get started, I just want to give a thanks to We Fun Nation and Brother Truth, and Queen Ali on this opportunity for bringing us together. This has been a great experience, something we've never experienced before. I'm sure everybody attests to that. And I'm just thankful to be a part of it, and I'm looking forward to all we're going to do, demonstrating, building with each other, especially me being from Houston and Brother Truth being from Houston. I'm excited that we get to set the tone starting from our city. So that's my little introduction. Now we're going to move forward to what I feel like is going to be a company that's not only going to shake the city of Houston, but shake this nation and even the world. Next slide. All right. Now traditionally we all know we grew up on fast foods. McDonald's, Pizza Hut, KFC, things of that nature. But the problem with these restaurants is the ingredients they use are not good for our bodies. They're hard to digest, and they usually lead to a lot of health issues, which leads to us a shorter lifespan. Okay, as you can see right here, there's a few options in the city of Houston that's starting to emerge. Soul Food Vegan, Sunshines, and Green Seed Vegan. These are all vegan restaurants that are coming in the city of Houston, but none sell chicken and waffles. So with that being said, that lets you know that we'll be the only one in that lane as far as the vegan chicken and waffles. And it also shows you how there's a wave of vegan restaurants on the rise here in the city of Houston and as well around the nation. So the fact that we're able to get in now early and a good time, that we're setting ourselves up for success now and in the future. The solution: Pakals Chicken and Waffles. Imagine going to your favorite restaurant, eating your favorite chicken and waffles, but not having to worry about all the extra health problems that come with it. So that's why I came up with the concept of Pakals Chicken and Waffles. And the reason why I named it Pakals Chicken and Waffles is because Pakals is an ancient king that we are not familiar with, but we're about to become more familiar with. See, what's so significant about King Pakal is that he's the only king in ancient America that has a lot of similarities to those of ancient Kemet. His tomb was actually designed and built that same similar as that of King Tut's in ancient Kemet. So imagine us being able to go into place and feel that experience, from the designs, the logos, the hieroglyphics, to the pictures, just the vibes, the exact everything. So I knew I had to come up with something that not would only connect with our people as far as what we like, but would connect with our people on a cultural and a spiritual level. So that's why I came up with the concept of Pakals Chicken and Waffles. Here you see an example. As you can see, the guys approved, obviously, mouth watering. We have our Pakals Chicken and Waffles, our fundamentals, our cauliflower-based chicken with our vegan ingredients for our waffle. Another slide with a few examples is our vegan chicken and waffle sandwich, our regular chicken and waffles, and then our chicken and waffle fries. Just to show you a little small example of what we would start with, because transitioning from not being vegan to vegan is a little hard. So I want to start with foods that we're more familiar with, and that's more fun to taste and try, to make that transition a little bit more easier for us. Here on the left you see turkey leg hut. Now us here in Houston are familiar with the turkey leg hut and how big they've become. Now the reason I feel like they've become so big, even though we know they're not vegan, is because they're a specialty restaurant, meaning their focus is on turkey legs. So as you see, anybody that's been there, they have a menu of turkey legs that consists of different flavors and things like that, but the base is turkey legs. So I feel like, but our concept being a specialty waffle restaurant, we'll be able to take off using that same concept as well and focus on not just your normal chicken and waffles, but from your desserts, from your red velvet waffles, crab cake waffles, macaroni and cheese waffles. We plan on going crazy with it. Basically, after you get through coming to Pakals Chicken and Waffles, you're going to forget about your IHOPs and your Denny's and those places like that, because this is going to be an entire experience. It's not just going to be about the food, it's going to be about the experience that you get when you come in. And not only that, we're going to have entertainment, because I know a lot of vegan restaurants that we go to, they feel like we don't have to have any entertainment. Right. But ours is going to be different. We're going to have set up stages where you can perform and things like that. This is speaking in the future, like I said. But like I said, it'll be an entire experience, So taking that same example from Turkey Leg Hood, we know we can be successful with that model. Now, like I said, imagine walking into a big restaurant that actually symbolizes the pyramid itself and getting that experience, you know, like literally feeling like you at King's Papal tomb himself. You know, a lot of us don't have the finances to travel to these ancient wonders and places that we have to read about in books. So my idea is to bring these things to us closer home so we can still get these same experiences, you understand?
Yeah.
So, like I said, that will be the goal ultimately in the future, but in order for us to get to that goal, we have to plant the seed and start small. So we know the best way as far as food is concerned to start is to go mobile. So that's why our plan is to raise money to start mobile for our Pakals and Chicken Waffles food truck. Here's an example of a vegan restaurant in Atlanta, Georgia, which some of y'all may be familiar with. Got a lot of exposure, newspaper from all over the nation, called Slutty Vegan. It's actually a melanated queen as well. So you see there are people are catching on to this wave and vibe of us eating healthy and becoming more conscious and being successful at it. So this queen actually came up with her concept, and within 6 months she was able to open up a restaurant. Well, actually start with a food truck, and then within 6 months open up a restaurant. And she now has, I think, 2 locations, working on the 3rd, and I'm sure food trucks all through the city of Atlanta. So as you can see, this vegan wave is becoming big, and like I said, she sells slutty vegan burgers. Still, no one has came up with the concept of the vegan chicken and waffles, which is setting me apart from everyone that's catching on to this wave. Now, like I said, we want to start small with our mobile food truck until we can reach to that experience of walking into that temple style restaurant. But until then, like I said, I'm looking to raise $50,000. And I feel like with my concept, once it gets to streets and people actually get the spiritual connection and the taste of the food, we're going to succeed this number over $1 million and above. So I value my company now at $500,000 because I know most food trucks, most will say, make anywhere from $100 to $500 a year depending on how they get started. So I'm looking to raise $50,000. That's for a truck, which we know in the city of Houston, if you do your resources right, you can find a food truck for way less than that. But this is a covered truck that's operating, ready to run, so I can get in the streets rolling. So like I said, my mission is to reconnect our people to their ancestral history through food. So that will go towards the truck, the permits, the wrap of the truck, you know, to show this beautiful Pakals chicken and waffles, because I feel like symbols and imagery is very important. So just by seeing them alone, you will be able to feel something connected to that. Yeah. So I have 5,000 shares available. I'm only willing to sell 10% of my company. I'm selling them at $100 a share, and I'm only willing to sell 500 shares. Here is an example of just 2 events that are in the city of Houston. I just want to give you guys an example of the type of locations that I will be able to attend as far as reaching our community and reaching others as well. It's the Black Market Houston, the We Buy Black Marketplace, and they have these events bi-monthly, meaning twice out the month. So that'll be 4 times out the month that I will be able to attend these events. Like I said, in the future, we're looking to grow and become that pyramid style restaurant to get that big experience. And not only that, but also creating our own produce where we can basically grow our own food and not have to look into any outside entities for our restaurant or our business or anything like that. And also put us in a position to where no matter what happens, we're able to feed our community. Like I said, I showed you the Buy Black Marketplace and the events that I could attend out the month, which would be up to 4 events. Within the first 6 months, if I just divide the amount of money that I'm trying to raise, which is the $50,000, to see how long it would take me to make that money back, I would have to make at least $4,166 a month, $1,041 a week. And if I was only selling the chicken and waffle plates at $10, then that means I would have to sell a minimum of 104 plates, divided by just the 4 events that I told you. If I didn't do anything else, I only attended those 4 events, then I would have to sell a minimum of 26 plates per event to get to the initial $50,000 that you guys invested for me to get started. And last but not least, our chicken and waffle sandwich and approval from the guys. This concludes my presentation. My name is Silas Thompson from Houston, Texas. Thanks for this opportunity. It's definitely been life-changing.